fridge is a major element for each house. You cannot imagine a house without a fridge. It's a blessed machine which makes your food safe from fungi, bacteria and food rot. But not every food belongs to the fridge, and you may be storing your food in the wrong place. On the other hand, some goods lose their freshness out of the fridge, and they should be in a cool place.
Sometimes, putting some certain food in the cooler is a must. Here, we intend to show you the 15 goods that you shouldn't keep in your fridge. Enjoy reading and get a free space in your fridge. Packing the following goods at room temperature can truly help you avoid carelessly wasting so much good stuff. Storing potato in your fridge can convert its starch into sugar. The best place to store potatoes is the cool and dark environment. The starch also begins to turn to sugar in the fridge. In addition, it may affect the flavor.
Onions, one of the vegetables that need air circulation to stay fresh, further spoiling more quickly in cool places. It may be moldy and mushy, and the cold, dry air will fluid their humidity and spoil their textures and flavors. The best place to store onions is a dry, dark and ventilated areas, but when it peeled and cut, you need to refrigerate it.
You can put it in a sealable bag and store it in the vegetable drawer. Storing garlic in the fridge may cause sprout and turn it rubbery. It loses the flavor and texture within days.
It's fine in a dry, ventilated area. The ideal area to keep its taste is to keep it in a cool and dry bottle with some aeration. Storing your melons in the fridge can have a chilling effect on them, which in turn affects their nutritional value and taste. The best storing place is your room. Room temperature keep it fresh and tasty. Reports say that refrigerating melon will reduce the antioxidant content fast, so eating it at room temperature makes it healthier. Honey is a natural preservative and doesn't require to be stored in a fridge.
Also, it may be crystallized when kept in cold place. It becomes grainy and almost solid. Keeping honey in the room temperature won't affect its flavor or taste for a long time, and the natural value will surely exist.
Although keeping bread in the fridge avoid the mold growth, it also dries out the loaf, so you can't enjoy it anyway. In addition, the cold temperature raises the possibility to become rot more quickly.
If you want to extend it longer, freeze it and then toast slices as needed. Chilling nuts may extend their lifetime by preventing the oils from becoming stinky.
Even though, you won't want to lose their nutty flavor. Because they tend to lose their distinctive taste as well as fascinate the smells of other food in the fridge. The best place to store nuts in an airtight case at room temperature. To recuperate nuts that have been refrigerated, you can toast them in a dry pan before eating.
Coffee beans shouldn't be stored within your fridge because it may cause watery condensation and may also affect its taste if you are a coffee lover. Keep the coffee in an airtight box at room temperature and enjoy the original taste of your coffee.
The cold temperature begins to spoil the texture and makes the tomato mealy. That's make a problem with storing it in the refrigerator. Also may damages the membrane inside the tomato, which may changes its taste. Tomatoes are stored on a box or a bag so it keeps the original taste as possible.
Storing hot sauce affect the spicy heat of the sauce peppers. But there are no health problems in keeping your hot sauce in the refrigerator. So, there is no need to keep it in the cold temperature and keep your sauce hot. Everyone loves to eat a tasty and flavored chocolate. But keeping the chocolate hazelnut in the refrigerator doesn't make it inedible, but it will absorb the smells of other foods and change its distinctive flavor.
In general, leave your lovely chocolate hazelnut in a dry and dark area for maximum deliciousness. You can refrigerate your apples if you prefer them cold, but there is no need to.
In fact, chilling them tends to break down their crispness. Apples are a nice fruit to display on a table or counter for a couple of weeks. At that point, any that haven't been eaten can be put in the fridge to extend their life a few days more.
Storing avocados in the refrigerator is a good way to make sure they go from hard case into mush. You may save avocados from spoiling by storing it in the refrigerator when it becomes well ripen.
On the other hand, refrigerating avocados after they've well ripened can extend their lifetime a few extra days. Berries won't last longer if you washed it after picking. The better is to buy the berries in the day you want to eat it, but refrigerate the berries may make it wet. If that happened, the berries will be soft and moldy and you will lose its taste.
Fridge may keep your berries good to be eaten for just extra days, so keeping it in the room temperature is better for it. Peaches, plums, nectarines, and apricots ripen better to be stored in your room temperature.
That's because the fridge may not make these fruits get ripen well, and destroy its flavor. So, keep your stone fruit away from your fridge until get ripe, then store it in the fridge to get more extra days before molding or getting mushy.
Simply, storing these goods in the room, on the counter, or in a drawer will improve their taste, texture, and durability. However, chilling these foods is recommended after they have been cooked or ripen.
Additionally, the fridge can preserve ripened fruits for more extra days, but keep in mind that fruit does not ripen well in the fridge. We hope this information will help you to keep your health better and your fridge bigger and your goods more flavorful.
Xin cảm ơn các bạn đã xem video của mình. Các bạn hãy bấm like và đăng ký kênh của mình nhé. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn trong video tiếp theo.